2 Nephi chapter 26, and in verse 14 through 16, we have a fascinating parallel and comparison to Isaiah without necessarily directly quoting, but directly applying an Isaiah prophecy to the Nephites and the Lamanites and the prophecy concerning their future. In these verses, Nephi here is quoting Isaiah, but he's applying it directly to his descendants, and he's using sometimes his own prophecy and sometimes quoting from Isaiah in a integration of the phrases together. So let's look at Isaiah chapter 29, verse 3. And I will camp against thee round about, and I will lay siege against thee with a mount, and I will raise forts against thee, and thou shalt be brought down, and shalt speak out of the ground, and thy speech shall be low out of the dust, and thy voice shall be as one that hath a familiar spirit out of the ground, and thy speech shall whisper out of the dust. Here we have 2 Nephi chapter 15. After my seed and the seed of my brethren shall have dwindled in unbelief, and shall have been smitten by the Gentiles, yea, after the Lord shall have camped against them round about, and shall have laid siege against them with a mount, and raised forts against them, and after they shall have been brought down low in the dust, even that they are not. Yet the words of the righteous shall be written, and the prayers of the faithful shall be heard, and all those who have dwindled in unbelief shall not be forgotten. For those who shall be destroyed shall speak unto them out of the ground, and their speech shall be low out of the dust, and their voice shall be as one that hath a familiar spirit. For the Lord God will give unto him power that he may whisper concerning them, even as it were out of the ground, and their speech shall whisper out of the dust. This appears to be a prophet in the Book of Mormon with deep familiarity with the words of Isaiah and a comfort level with his words to the point that he can add his own prophecy about his own descendants using the words of Isaiah that they would have been very familiar with, and these symbolism of sieges and forts and low out of the dust and the voice of the familiar spirit. What a fascinating integration of Isaiah phrases without directly saying, I'm going to quote Isaiah, but with using language that his audience would have been very familiar with if Nephi was speaking to people in about 600 BC, very familiar with words of Isaiah.